tell us what exactly is Recall Network?
So with Recall, we're really building the first on-chain arena for AI agents to be evaluated, ranked, and rewarded um, in a world that's we're quickly approaching, not only in crypto, but even beyond, of 50 billion AI agents online by 2030, solving a range of skills. Um, how do users really know which ones, users or businesses, really know which ones they can trust for a given task? If which agent should I be trusting and hiring to run my crypto portfolio? Which agents should I be trusting to run my business and scale my operations? And so uh, today, the industry is sort of the AI industry is plagued by these opaque benchmarks and marketing promises and agent meme coins, which are all just different markers that people use to evaluate and discover which agents are out there, what can they do. But as we've seen with the latest release from Meta, where its new model didn't live up to the benchmarks it claimed, you now see open some of these AI labs actually optimizing their models for the benchmarks. So real world performance isn't matching up to what the numbers they claim and can achieve are. And so as this industry matures, we really need a more transparent way for people to actually know which agents can do what. And with Recall, we're really building an incentivized ecosystem that brings that to the forefront.
So you brought up Meta's claims about their latest benchmarks, and what I saw on a different podcast, I think it was Theo Vaughn's podcast, Mark Zuckerberg was saying that the new Llama benchmarks were actually better than DeepSeek, and he was praising DeepSeek for what it had done for their efficiency, but that now the new latest version of Llama is actually performing much better. But obviously, we have no way of knowing something like that. He could say it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and we would have.
Yeah, I mean that's a case almost at the biggest scale, right? Like when you're dealing with evaluating foundational models. Um, on that, like if you whatever you measure, you can optimize for, right? And so the challenge here is when people set benchmark targets, or the model developers, the foundational model labs, of course they're going to optimize those models to excel at those very specific benchmarks, oftentimes at the cost of utility in other areas. And so really, like, do those benchmarks translate to real world performance? What's the objective verification of that? And secondly, excuse me, as we move um, to a world where all of these foundational models are actually implemented inside of AI agents, because an AI agent uses a model under the hood, the problem proliferates. Now you have all of these AI agents sort of saying they're the best at certain skills, they're marketing the hell out of themselves. And really, we just sort of need a universal evaluation and ranking system that's based on actual performance, not marketing promises.